Let's find out what's trending on social media, and I'll start with this story. The Independent National Commission has expressed willingness to allow eligible Nigerians without permanent voters card to vote in the 2027 general elections, but insists that such a move must be backed by legislative amendments. Now, the Chief Press Secretary of the INEC Chairman, Rotimi Oyekomi, told The Punch on Wednesday that the Commission was committed to expanding voter access through technology, but emphasized that legal provisions must be updated as well. He noted that while PVCs remain valid for those who protest them, further elections could also have voters use slips that they have downloaded from the INEC official website for accreditation. All right, and he said that this shift would lower costs, ease logistics burden, and curb the misuse of voters' cards. We'll take a couple of tweets on this. I think I have 2 tweets on this. So this is quite a lengthy one. It says, if INEC replaces PVCs with computer-generated voter slip, corrupt actors could clone QR codes, inject ghost profiles using NIMC secured data, and also breach or swap BAF's firmware. So this is quite a long one. Let's take another tweet. Let's have one more tweet. And this one says, eager to legalize voting without PVC, but not eager for electronic transmission of results. Okay, wow. Before I go to the team, let's take one more story. Now, the Federal High Court in Abuja has granted the Economic and Financial Crime Commission permission to arrest and detain 6 promoters of CBEX over an alleged investment fraud involving over $1 billion. Now, Justice Emeka Nwite gave the ruling on Thursday, April 24th, after the EFCC lawyer Fadila Yusuf moved an ex-motion that the judge stated that the detention will be pending the conclusion of the investigation and potential prosecution of the offenders. Let's quickly take some tweets on this one. This says, as it should be, severe repercussions for promoters of get-rich-quick scams. There's also a huge gap in the oversight functions of the financial regulatory agencies. I think we have one more tweet there. This replying to Yaba Left Online, he says, we need to see their pictures when arresting them for confirmation. Let me just quickly go to the team. You know, we're talking about CBEX. We've spoken about it a lot of times on the table. And now they're saying that 6 people, which they have mentioned their names, should be arrested. Quickly, what's your take on this?
I mean, that's a natural course for me. I don't even need a court judgment to want that to happen. $1 billion US from so many Nigerians, that is daylight robbery. And those people should be arrested, prosecuted, and made to face the full weight of the law. Now, I'm talking about allowing PVCs or not PVCs. You know, initially I was okay with it, but when you want to look at the intricacies that are involved, I think they should just better the system of using PVCs, and we continue with PVCs. That thing that says you can download whatever from the INEC website, it's going to bring a fresh bucket of fish, and we don't need that.
Okay. Absolutely. I like the fact that the government is going on to addressing this matter of CBEX. It goes to show that they are interested in how Nigerians, you know, get financially stable. Yes, we know we have our issues, but the fact that government has decided they are going ahead to addressing this matter, bringing these persons to justice is very, very good. But we need to know that they are being prosecuted. We need to see their faces. We need to understand their network, who the people that were working with them are. Have they refunded people their monies? These are critical issues that have to be addressed, because so many people lost monies in this CBEX scam of a thing, but all of them must be brought to justice and funds refunded to people. Yeah. Then for INEC, they have come out to say that it will help them cut costs, the matters of not having PVCs, because they spend so much, and the majority of Nigerians seem to not understand the essence of having the voters' cards and all of that. I think that there has to be more education for people, as much as they are looking at, you know, cutting costs and also ensuring that they have a seamless process. There will be so much persons traffic to their website that could cause problems for them, like we saw during the election. So they have to weigh the pros and the cons and decide where they want to be at this point. We know that cutting costs is a major for us as a country, but what are the pros and the cons with that decision?
Well, it's a good innovation for me, but then there will still be legislative bottleneck next for them to be able to sail this through, because they have to go through different debates and all of that. So I doubt if that's going to even materialize for 2027, but it's a good way to start the conversation. It's just like living, walking the talk, talk about technological innovation. Look at Canada, look at New Zealand, look at Estonia and the UK. You don't need your permanent voter cards to vote, to register your interest in your candidate. So one way or the other, it's a good innovation. When the beavers was coming, we're like, these. But one of the tweets said, uploading it to, they are not eager to upload it to the, server, but they are eager. But it's a way to go for me. So we keep evolving, and democracy is evolving.
Right.